Hello, welcome back to Goldborn. Last time we started solving our food problem. And I think I ended off on having infinite amounts of item inaccessible spam. So I figured off camera, I traced it to this room. What do you call it? Our tavern, basically. So the everyone in the tavern keeps spamming that they can't access food. And it doesn't. All the doors are open, so the only thing I can think of is that our food stockpiles were messed up. So I removed all the stockpiles for the food and then remade them. And so what should happen now is they'll move all of the items around, and that I think should recalculate where they are. I think what's going on is that they're searching for things that don't exist. I think. Either that or all my dwarves are going to starve to death because of a problem I created. But what I think happened is... they're all looking for food, and the food is in new barrels, I think? I'm not 100% sure. It's now summer, so... Yeah, now, anytime, there we go, now it's summer. So what I think happened is... That's what I think happened. I'm not 100% sure on this. I think what happened is they're trying to calculate things that they can't find and they can't pathfind. Basically what it means, the item inaccessible means, is that the dwarf says, I'm hungry, and then it tries to pathfind to food. Wherever that food is. And so it goes, okay, I'm going to pathfind to the closest meal, whatever meal it tries to calculate. And what that usually ends up meaning is that it attempts to do this, and then it's blocked in some way. So, the doors are all open, there's nothing blocking it on the staircases, so the only thing I can think of is that it's unable to path to the food barrels. What I'm thinking is happening is the amount of food barrels I have is lessened, so all the dwarves are trying to path to specific food barrels. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Where? Oh. Okay. Well, alright, new plan, guys. We're just gonna tell y'all to stop that. Stop gathering plants. I don't know if any of my dwarves are even outside. Okay, one of them is. Maybe a couple of them are. Yeah, a couple of my dwarves are inside. See if they immediately run back inside or not. Oh, they will, okay. So they're all gonna run inside. Why are you running outside? What are you doing? What are you doing? Store item in barrel. No, don't do... Okay. Guys. I hate using burrows, but I'm gonna use them right now. Where's burrows? I forgot how to use burrows. I may just have to leave some of you guys outside. Because the goblins have shown up, and I don't really want more dwarves to die. Who are you? Is that our king? What is our king doing? Store item in barrel. Well, we can't leave the king outside, so I guess we're gonna have to... Nope. Wish there was a way to forbid item everything outside, but there isn't, so... Please go inside. What are you doing? Sleeping? Why are you sleeping? Oh, there's a dwarven child outside. That's great. I'm gonna use burrows again. W, make burrow. Add new burrow. Define this burrow. Mouse brush. 3x3. Oh. This is not what I thought it was, but okay. If I tell you to do this, you all have to stay inside. Oh, I should have done this a while ago. Burrows are always a pain in the ass. I hate burrows. Burrows are like another one of those mechanics which are good, but always fuck up and are a pain in the ass to deal with later. Because they're going to fuck up all of my orders and all the things they're doing. So we're just going to burrow... set all the burrows for this. And I have to do this because if I don't, all the dwarves are just going to keep running outside. So I need to actually like tell them they're not allowed to go outside. Actually make a... Is there an easier way to do this? Select symbol color. Oh, I can just start a rectangle. That's easy. Congratulations, you can stay in here. Let's make it as big as humanly possible. Alright. Luckily, all the goblins are super slow. Now you can add citizens to the burrow. I don't want to do that right now. I want to enter the military, alerts, no burrow restrictions, set civilian alert. Okay, so restrict shift to burrow. So this should restrict them to the burrow I created. Everyone needs to run inside. Yeah, I know. It's a forbidden area. You can't do stuff. I know. I know. That's not my problem right now. My problem is there's a vile force of darkness outside made of beak dogs and goblins. Which I guess I could send the military out to deal with them, but I feel like just leaving them in my cage traps. I don't remember which one of these it was, either. It's one of these two. Well, hopefully the king didn't get... Let's make sure the king isn't outside. Nope, he's inside. That's good. Alright, so that's locked up and nice and tight. So now we can actually get rid of that burrow restriction, because burrows suck. Alright, no squads, no burrow restrictions. Just actively train them all, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so... I think everyone's inside. This means the goblins are just going to attack. Now, I need to check to make sure that our brewers are still brewing, because it's not like we don't have food. Okay, we do. They're still brewing. That's good. Just means they gotta pick stuff up. Also, these goblins are super slow. At least, but, I guess that's not 100% surprising because they're all goblins. Now, yes. They sent a lot of beak dogs. I don't know why they sent so many beak dogs. I probably should have used other traps. I need to look into other traps. Stop shooting the dogs with crossbows. They're just standing there on top of the, I guess they're all leaving now. Except for this one. Goblin swordsman. Totally fine. I'm not sure why they're so slow. But... whatever. Got ourselves some new goblins, I guess. Okay, so that should fix the problem. Nope, they immediately run out to go grab food. That's why we stopped that. Oh well. Probably should use the military just to fight them all off, but... I don't know. I feel like training them a little more before I send them out to fight in combat like that. I don't know. I probably would have been a better idea. I'm supposed to use cage traps. I need to check to see if there's like traps that activate automatically, because if there are, I should probably like replace the cage traps with other kinds of traps. Oh yeah, and the dog did kind of die. Yeah, that was a problem, wasn't it? Wait. Stray war dog. Change stray. There's a war dog there? Where? There's a bunch of dog blood. I don't see a war dog there. I think the war dog got crushed. Sign animal to chain. We get attached to goblins outside and just let them starve to death. But actually, goblins don't eat, so I guess they wouldn't starve to death. Alright, send a new war dog. And of course, our engraver's running around again, being stupid. Alright, well, whatever. So I think that fixed the problem. That should hopefully fix our issue with, not having enough, we're back to like 2,000 drinks, so it's not like we're I always have to deal with the problem of not having, food. Or, actually, not that we don't have food, it's that the food is, inaccessible, so we need to fix that. But I think that's less of an issue than everything else. In between episodes, I'm gonna look up more traps, and I'm gonna try to learn about the. No, I can't melt that, so I guess we're just gonna tell them to dump this, because we can't wear it anyway. Or can we use those? Melt metal objects, I guess. Goblin bone amulet. And they're crap, so get rid of them. In between episodes, I'm going to look up other traps and see if, like, they're automatically using traps. Like, if traps automatically, like if, what was I thinking of? If, basically I want to see what traps activate automatically and which ones need levers, because some of the traps, because when you can make traps, not that, traps. So stonefall traps I know activate automatically. Weapon traps I'm not so sure about. I know upright spears and spikes definitely need. I don't know if you can activate pressure plates. I guess I could, like, rig up a whole bunch of pressure plates or something. I'd have to look into that. I'd have to look to see if I could do something like that, where if I could, like, build something where they had to enter a certain way and then just rig it all up with traps. That might work. That might be worth doing. That may work. I should probably look into that. Because that'd be kind of a fun project to do, but it would require a little bit. Why are you not moving all these? Are these just empty barrels? I guess these are empty barrels. Okay, so we have... So now that we've fought off that goblin invasion, we can go back to gathering food, I suppose. Now, one thing I haven't done is gathering, like, fruit, and that's because I haven't built step ladders. And I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to do that exactly. I need to look up that too. There's more things I need to look up of things I need to do. I don't know, a quick wiki search tells me what should probably tell me what I want to know. Harvest fruit from trees. Plant gathering zone. Anywhere they don't need to lean on a trunk. Okay. Okay, so... Huh. Okay. Okay, so that's the thing. I didn't realize this. So we actually need to do a couple things. Okay, so... While we're doing this is a good time for this. This is gonna make it out of silver. Get a lot of silver. Here, make silver step ladders. So make like 20 of those. And then we need to designate a gathering zone. So we need to do like... Although I don't know if we should like open up a massive zone for this, but... So, alright, let's try this. I guess we'll try smaller zones first. So this should gather... Said gather information. Okay, so this is a... It's a little annoying, but okay. Is this different from our dumping zone? Oh, okay, so it's actually different from our dumping zone, so let's fix this. I think it's... Oh, this only covers 3, so actually... Dump. So that's our dump. So, the gathering zones cover up other zones. But this also means that they auto-gather. So... Okay, Alright, interesting. So let's say I want to gather this. This is a gathering of pick fruit. That's a lot of gathering zone. That's a huge gathering zone. Alright, let's see what happens. Because this is that means it'll pick up stuff that falls on the ground. And what are you doing? Gather plants. So... This is gathering plants. I don't know if he's vomiting all over the ground is what he's doing. Mayors to ban on certain exports. Okay, I'm not exporting warhammers, but he's also gathering plants. What are you gathering? Well, no, curious. Leaves mostly, it looks like, and plums. Okay. Problem is the gathering is different from hauling. Oh, good. We're running out of the ability to eat. So here's my big worry, is that they're going to gather stuff that's going to wither on the vine, and then they're going to be unable to do anything else. Okay, well, we'll see. It's more of testing, I suppose. We're learning things. Learning things for next time. Learning things for next time. Of course, they're probably all really slow because the whole vomiting thing on the ground. Alright, so he's actually gathering, like, walnuts and stuff. Does this go into our kitchen? Oh, so we actually get new stuff from this. Okay. Alright, so that's new. Huh. Okay. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I guess we can use this with the, Notice how much they're gathering. There's so much stuff apparently they can gather. So, which means more stuff we can brew. and cook, so maybe I should like turn off the ones that are told them to gather down here. There's probably nothing to gather down here. We do have only like a few idlers, so that means we're actually like making progress. That means our dwarves are actually doing things and have things to do. We're back at like 2,000 drinks, so we're out of crisis mode basically. And other than the goblins and stuff, which we don't know what to do with right now, I guess we'll do stuff with later. Yeah, I guess other than that. Now the only problem we have to worry about is rotten items. So if they don't store things quick enough, if they don't store things quick enough, the stuff's gonna rot, and that's bad. We don't want it to rot, for obvious reasons. Okay, now they're bringing step ladders, so they will pick up pick things off from the trees and then drop them, which I guess is a good thing. So what is he doing? So he's picking up apricots. Okay. The problem is they're leaving them all over the ground, and that's the only issue, is that they're leaving all this shit on the ground, and it's all gonna go bad. If I don't have more haulers. So I need to also look into seeing why my dwarves won't just stop fucking celebrating all the time. I wonder if there's a way to limit this, so that they... Why are there all these humans here? All these human warriors just chilling out here. Damn it. All these humans. But I need to check that out. I need to look into that. I need to look into why my dwarves are spending all their goddamn time partying. But it looks like... Okay, so this isn't... I didn't think this was a thing they could do. I didn't realize they're also going to leave the step ladders outside. I don't really care if they're going to do that. I care more that we're not going to, like, about the food. Anyway, more foods from a human caravan, so that's actually not bad. I don't mind that. But I think I'm going to cut this episode here. I'm going to look up the traps, and I'm going to look up seeing if I can get more dwarves to haul things. And, yeah, and then next time we're going to probably go deal more with that, I think. So yeah, see y'all later.